This is Callum Smiles of Vox Populi, and today I want to talk about the recent developments across the pond over in the United States when it comes to fixing the issue surrounding food and all the things that we put in our body. So RFK Jr. is fighting the war on big food and big pharma. America is well known for its fast food and high levels of obesity, for reasons which have been known for a very long time. Artificial food dyes have come under the microscope over the past few years, with California outright banning certain synthetic dyes, and the Food and Drug Administration, also known as the FDA, has been revoking approval for the popular red dye number 3. Now, RFK Jr. and the federal government are taking even more action against artificial food dyes, specifically petroleum-based synthetic dyes. The US Department of Health and Human Services, also known as the HHS, and the FDA have announced new measures this week that will phase out all of the category of dye from the nation's food supply. But what is a petroleum-based food dye? Petroleum-based food dyes are synthetic colour additives derived from crude oil. So basically, the sort of thing organic beings shouldn't be ingesting. Now, California gets a lot of things wrong, especially when it comes to civil liberties. However, credit where it's due, they were ahead of the curve with banning some things, such as red dye number 3. But despite that Assembly Bill number 418 being signed in 2023, it doesn't actually come into effect until 2027. But it does ban things like brominated vegetable oil, potassium bromate, propylparaben, and red dye number 3. This California Food Safety Act has been referred to as the Skittles ban. So why is this happening? To put it simply, because chronic disease is skyrocketing and quality of life is plummeting. Kids are at their fattest they've ever been, and everyone appears to be on some form of spectrum, and all of this correlates with the increase in toxic, carcinogenic, synthetic products that we are ingesting more of and more frequently. So why are they bad? Well, the issues can differ with each petroleum-based dye. They have their own set of potential health issues linked with them. For example, red dye number 3 is one of the most famous food colourings in America, much less for here in Europe, but it's been linked to behavioural issues, such as hyperactivity in kids. A 2021 report from the California Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment also determined that children who have artificial food dyes, including red number 3, are prone to being more hyper than usual and have trouble focusing. Some dyes can even interfere with dopamine and norepinephrine regulation, which are critical for attention and impulse control. These synthetic compounds may alter the composition of the gut, which potentially influences mood and behaviour and immune signalling. So, could the rise in violent crime also be linked to poor diet? So what does the plan involve? The plan involves multiple steps according to an announcement from the FDA, such as setting a timeline for the food industry to move from petroleum-based products to natural alternatives, starting to revoke FDA authorization for citrus red number 2 and orange B, working with food industry members to remove these dyes from the food supply by the end of next year, such as green number 3, red number 40, yellow number 5, yellow number 6, blue number 1, and blue number 2. Authorising 4 new colour additives in the next few weeks, such as calcium phosphate, Galdiera extract blue, gardenia blue, and butterfly pea flower extract. Partnering with the National Institutes of Health, also known as the NIH, to research how food additives impact children's health and development, and requesting food companies to remove red number 3 sooner than the set 2027 deadline. So what are your thoughts on all this? What ingredients have you found to be most harmful in our diets through research or through your own diet? Is this something you want to see more of, not just in America, but in your own country, whether that's here in the United Kingdom or across the rest of Europe or absolutely anywhere? Do let us know in the comments. And if you want to stay up to date with everything we're doing here at Vox Populi, then please head over to voxpopularmedia.com/register and you can see absolutely everything we're doing and you won't miss a single bit of content. I've been Callum Smiles for Vox Populi and I'll see you next time. Thank you.